Hello and good morning. Well, I used to have a bingo game and I've been thinking about bringing it back. But recently, I was actually inspired by some bingo tokens. Now, I'm not sure what you call these really, but I wanted to share with you some information. Have been watching a channel and I've been very inspired. I saw her make some charms that I've never seen before, but originally I had bought a bingo game. So I found this at Tuesday morning for $6.99, but it's about $7 at Walmart, and it comes with these very sturdy bingo cards and this bingo marker sheet, but it had a sheet of these little punch out bingo numbers, which I then in turn punched out and made these little charms. Well, so I started to watch Jessica Rapp, Two Silver Oranges. And I watched her make a charm out of game pieces. So I said, okay, so I have to get the Dremel out and make game pieces now, or game piece charms. So I found just a bunch of stuff and I went through everything and I found out that my crocodile will poke a hole in a Scrabble piece. Who knew? Like, it's not even that hard. I thought for sure that I thought it might break the crocodile and I thought it might break the Scrabble piece. It did neither. Good morning. Happy Friday to you. Hi, Mary. So I thought this would make a super cool charm. But why stop there? So I got out a bag of checkers and I started to poke holes in them. And what I found out was the ones with the curve on the side, they kind of splinter. But when you poke the hole in the flat center, it pokes nicely. So these curved type of checkers are not good to make charms with, but the flat ones might be. So that led me to, let me put the bingo charms back because these are still drawing this set. That led me to poker chips. Well, my son had a set of poker chips that when he moved out, he left here in our game shelf. And so it had this attached to the handle, which was like your sample chips, so you could see what they look like. This is very, very thick and it has metal inside it. And so it's okay, Mary. It's fine. I'm glad to hear your mom's getting better. I'm sorry she was sick. It's that time of year. She had the flu? I hope she hasn't had the flu. So I have not tried to poke a hole in this, but I think somewhere we have some cheap poker chips. I think I've gotten rid of all the kitty toys, but I thought I would try some Monopoly pieces and game pieces. No. Well, I hope that flu stays away from her. So the next thing I found was this. Now, this is the bingo master sheet, right? And I thought those were almost the same exact size as this punch out, which were already cut for you. And those were easy to punch out, but I thought, well, why waste this? I almost threw it away. I thought, what could I do? I could make a pocket with it or maybe make a tag with it, but no. I found that this is the Creative Memories double punch. It's got a small circle and a smaller circle. This is the 3/4 inch circle. And I found that I could go around the side and punch these out and then just trim that extra paper off and keep punching. What did help me though is when you peel the cardboard up a little bit away from the paper, it makes it a little bit thinner. Well, that wasn't a good piece, but if you can get like on the side, start like you're going to tear it and get a big thick piece and start to peel that off. That's really helpful when you go to punch. It punches real easy and it actually glues down nicer onto your little chip. Now, what chips did I use? Well, these are the assorted circles at Michael's, and they're pretty cheap. These are $3 and something a bag. But I used my coupon like, we all do, and these are just called wooden circles. You get 130 pieces. Some are small, some are medium, some are large. So I picked out all those medium ones, and I mixed up a little brown paint and water to look like stain. So let's see. This is the Folk Art Bark Brown. This is just matte finish acrylic paint, but I thought it would be easier than using stain. Oh, wow. Well, I hope she feels better quickly. That's awful to have upset stomach. So this is what I ended up with. So they looked this color before, you know, just the plain wood. And then I wanted them to look a little stained when I got done. So I tested them with the Crocodile, and it pokes a lovely, perfectly clean hole in these. So I started gluing them on with this matte medium that I like to use. This is the Liquitex. You guys know, anybody who watches me knows I'm just a huge Liquitex fan. So what I did, whoops, that one's the one I poked a hole in. I guess it doesn't matter really. But what I did basically was I just glopped a bunch on there and put my bingo number that I had punched out on top and just tried to center it with my thumb. Now this stuff dries really, really quick, and it doesn't slide around too much. Once it grabs a hold, it's there. So I just kind of went over the top with it just to give it a smoother look. Well, now I've plopped it all on there because I left my little paintbrush laying there to get dried up. Anyway, I did that right before I went live. I did a few, and I'll show you what they look like. They look like this. So I think these are adorable, and they say I-21 and B-14 and G-49, and anybody who's a bingo fan, I have not. That's bad. It's on though. It's on. I slept all day yesterday, and last night was my first night off, and I was up real late, but then I slept like just a short time, and I just got up, and I was like, it seems like I just had coffee. So, but the life of a night shifter is so, the sleep is so trivial that trivially, trivial is not the word. The sleep is so, what is the word I'm looking for? It's just, it confuses even us. Anyway, so instead of punching a hole directly at the top, I'm going to punch it off to one side a little bit, so that I should have probably let those dry better because that paper's trying to tear on me. Let me do this one and see if this one looks better. Yeah, that one looks a little better. Oh, for heaven's sake. I probably should have put on my glasses to do this too. Well, wait for it to dry so it doesn't split your paper like it did mine. But I still don't think that looks bad. I could hit that with a little marker. Is this one dry? This one's dry. I did this one earlier, and it should be almost dry, at least drier than the other. Yeah. See, it cuts through real clean if you give it a second to dry. So I thought that was cute, and I think that'll make cute charms. And I've been thinking about bringing bingo back anyway. So I'm pretty sure this is a sign that bingo needs to come back. It's that time of the season where we could all use a little present now and then, and we want to be in the present. So, right. I think they do too. I think they're going to be adorable. Charms, put a jump ring in there, hang it from a key ring, a chain. And I think once you get, a few things, a checker and some dice, I have to drill holes in these still and put some little sheep eyes in them. But I think these will just be adorable on a key or on a junk journal. Ooh, I forgot the Scrabble piece too. And you could put anything. She put Monopoly pieces and she did all kinds of stuff. And this is not my idea. This was inspired and I love her channel. And she has an Etsy store, which I'm trying to stay out of. So if you get a chance, check her out. Her name's Jessica Rapp with 2 P's. But in this bingo kit now, again, for $7, it's a pretty good deal because the bingo cards are double-sided and they're very, very sturdy. These would make great flip books if you punched holes in the sides and put rings on them. These would make super fun flip books, I think. And they would fit a photo. So you could make a little photo book with them or anything. These, like I said, they're $3 and something, not costly. You can get game pieces anywhere, and they come with 2 sheets of these numbers. One of them is punched out. One of them you have to punch out yourself. But if you're patient, I don't mind. I don't mind punching them out just because I thought about, using this for something else. But then I thought, I'd rather make charms out of it. I think it's a fun idea, and I'm glad I saw her video. And she's got some real creative stuff on her channel. Oh, I didn't punch out the last one, did I? Okay. And if you get a chance, check her out because she's really fun to watch. When you find somebody new doing something you haven't seen before, you tend to just like binge watch their channel and go back and watch older videos and older videos and older videos. And you feel like by the time you watch somebody a whole bunch like that, you feel like you know them, like your friends. Like if I ran into her, I'd be like, hey, how's the move going? How's your mom? What happened with your dog? It's weird, isn't it? Anyway, I thought this was fun. And I thought I would go live and tell what I was doing because that's just like a little odd project I have going on. But I am going to get my coffee now. And I'm going to try and glue these on for the rest of these I have done. I'm glad I bought 2 packs of these because I think I'm going to have to open this one up. I don't know exactly how many of these were in here, but there was a bunch. And right here, I've probably got left, let's say, 5, 10, 15, 20. I've probably got 25 to 30 of them here. So I'm guessing there's about 40 to 50 in here. So that would make sense. There's 3 different sizes and there's 130. So I'm betting there's about 40 of each size. 40, 45. It doesn't say. Oh, there's real little teeny tiny ones too. I didn't see these. There's wee little teeny tiny ones. So there's actually 4 sizes. There's the wee little ones. These. Oh, that is 3. There is just 3. I'm sorry. Why do they look so small on that side? I guess because they're all piled up. You could actually paint those too. You could paint those and stamp them. And you know what? That might be fun just to stamp like a random number on. And yep, you do, girl. You need all 75 too. And I punched out all the numbers up to 75. So I've got both sets. So I've got 150. I'll probably have to go back and get more circles. I'm going to have a lot of big and little circles that I'm going to have to figure out something to do with them. But you know what? I always do. I always find some random stuff. I could even make charms with the big ones. I could even stamp whole words on them or make into Christmas tags or who knows. These little ones, I don't know. They could be like snowman or I don't know. I'll have to think about it. Little flowers. Who knows? But that's it for me for now. If you get a chance, watch her channel. She is extremely inspiring. I'm glad I found her. And have a happy Friday. And thanks for coming. And Mary, I hope your mom feels better soon. All righty. I'll see you later. Bye. Bye.